All right, what it do? What the business is? Make sure we get green screen together. There we go. There we go. What's the scenario? Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Right. We're gonna talk about Caleb Plant exposing Jermell Charlo today. Demetrius and Andrade being on Jermell Charlo neck, but ain't what we here to talk about. Word on the street is that Andrade is not signed to PBC. He is signed with Showtime. So Demetrius Sautier, he still must be messing with Sautier. A lot of people forget he was a former boxer as well, now turned promoter. Make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Back on the live stream tip. So make sure y'all check out the podcast, Amazon Music, Google Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Radio Public, Apple Podcasts, and if some other podcast that platform that you would like to add, just let me know. For those who listen on the podcast, um, you can find us on YouTube at Goodfella TV. So there, the link tree is the first link in the description. You can find me everywhere through there. So I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch, Twitter, in addition to YouTube as well too. But give me a minute. But here we go. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Caleb Plant on Charlo helmet. Also, Spence and Crawford. That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna speak on that. Spence put up a picture of Willie Beeman. you know, inflate your chest with Metroplex. What was it? So somebody said, when you gonna stop hiding behind Al Heyman? And he posted a little picture of Willie Beeman taking a drink of the Metroplex protein shake. So appreciate everybody for tapping into the channel. Make sure everything tidy, share it everywhere. Make sure y'all help me share everything. Shout out to J Cash, the Money Man salute. So yeah, Caleb Plant said that they tried. We can start off there. Shout out to Kobe for sending this to me. He said that they tried to reach out to Jermell Charlo to make the fight. They reached out to Benavidez now because he had been indicting himself, saying that he may have been, willing to take Jermell before Benavidez. Could be. I ain't really tripping. I want to see both fights. He said that they reached out to Jermell Charlo. He was nowhere to be found to negotiate. Now, apparently, he did an interview, and now the interview started to make the waves with the print media. And after not the Jaime Munguia fight, but the Regis Progress fight, where he said that he won't fight anybody and all this type of stuff. And Caleb Plant saying that, we reached out to Jermell Charlo to make it happen, Captain. And, he turned to Captain Cap. That's what Texas looking like. Texas like a whole bunch of Cap amongst the Texas triangle of Jermell, and Errol. But Jermell seemed to be the only nigga that's willing to do something before two something. So, he said Jermell is hoping to face the Benavidez Plant winner. This boxing article from the Progress fight. I'm pretty sure that's what they pulled it from. He said, as soon as my last fight was done, me and my team reached out to David and Charlo to see who would want to make it happen next. He was nowhere to be found. There you go. He said, keep the finances tight and budgeting this time of year. I get paid 8 times this month. So Nation's coming soon. Cash App. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, mine. I need a couple more incomes, man. Brother got more jobs than the Jamaican. Yeah, I got a couple more incomes, man. Start learning how to, stock and trade and some trade options. I might even take a coding class just to throw that in there. But shout out to Jay Money. But like I said, Jay Cash, the money man. But like I said before, where is he at now? Like this dude, I don't know if it's that they told him that they saving him for Canelo. I don't know if it's, he just simply don't want to fight nobody. He said it, him and his brother said they don't pick the fights. So I don't know exactly what it is, but ultimately it boils down to him. You sign to Al Heyman, you can easily put it off on Al. That's part of having the power of Al behind you. You can easily put it off on Al Heyman and say, it's Al, or however they do it in a discreet manner. That's the power of Al Heyman. Now you're talking about the power of an LLC. That's the power of Al Heyman. And the LLC is very powerful. But that's the power of Al Heyman. You can just hide behind him. We're going to talk about that later with Al Heyman. With Al and Errol. But like I said before, Plant said he tried to fight him. When I took Charlo and Plant, absolutely, winner get Benavidez. You've seen him go up to Demetrius Bivol talking about, what we could do it at 60. Why would he come down to 60? Why would he come down to 68? He put the indictment on himself. He put the indictment on himself when he said, "We'll come down to 60 or come down to 68." Why not go up to 75? He a champion at 75. That lets you know what type of time Jermell Charlo really on. That lets you know exactly what type of time he on. He ain't trying. It's really him. He really ain't trying to get in there and rumble with nobody. That boy said, "I'm gonna be Bernard Hopkins. A white boy ain't gonna never whoop me, cause I ain't gonna fight him. He gonna get on live, and you know what I'm saying. He gonna get on live and Hold on, real quick. There's somebody calling. I apologize." Sorry, man. These callers gotta stop, please. But like I continue to say, he probably it sound like it's him. They said they have no plans on. He said he coming back January, February. I heard they have no plans for him right now. Now that could be Showtime telling them something. That could be Al Heyman telling them something. I don't know what the plan is. Demetrius Andrade, why would he be an option for without a belt? He dropped his belt to get rid of Jenovic. I don't understand that. Why would you drop your belt not to fight Jenovic? He ain't no killer. I heard Denzel Bentley prove that. Shout out to Line Killer Podcast. Oh yeah, okay, I got you. Give me 1 second, bro. He ain't no killer. Demetrius Andrade believe the hype, but Demetrius Andrade, he look at the financial side of things. Demetrius Andrade look at the financial side of things, y'all. And that's why his career is where it's at right now. That's exactly why his career is where it's at right now. All he look is the money, the money, the money, the money, the money, the money. And when you let money dictate, any and everything, or whatever the subject or topic that you're rolling on, I'm telling you, man, money ain't everything. You got people that left their job and for 10 or 20 more dollars and missed their other job. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes that leave their girlfriend, their wife, and they go. You got girls do it too. Leave that boy and then go to the streets, and you know what I'm saying? It ain't the same, and then they want to double back. You know what I'm saying? And they miss a lot of the stuff. You see, women, they got the shortest fuses ever. They claim I'll cut you off this quick. You look at another woman, and then they sitting there with kids, or they sitting there by themselves, single and miserable. Becoming community punani. I mean, shit. A lot of people don't appreciate what they got. Everybody look at the money, the money, the money, the money, the money, the money. Making money, any and everything. You're gonna get in trouble, bro. Please believe me, you gonna find yourself in trouble. But that's why Demetrius Andrade in the position that he is in now. And who's to say, or who's not to say, if he had a belt, that Jermell Charlo will hop in the fucking ring with him? Like, that can't be a promise. He didn't have a belt for how many years? How many years did the man didn't have a belt? And they still ain't fought. You know, Steven Espinoza sat there for years slandering Demetrius. Well, the last 6 months to a year, slandered Demetrius Andrade name. Now the word on the street is he with PBC. I mean, he was Showtime, not PBC. I mean, so is Jerron Ennis. And we know Errol Spence gonna vacate the belts. He ain't gonna fight no Jerron Ennis. And to be honest, you know, in a way, nor should he. What up, Mr. T? He said Floyd runs boxing. He said Brother Charlo ain't want no smoke with the Michael, the Soviet Cuban style boxing is different. How he said him and people. Motherfucker said you can come down to 30 to 60. I'm like, dog, man. I mean, it is what it is. Charlo needs to retire and drop the belt off. It ain't gonna be no different. Jaime gonna pick it up and fight Get Back Johnson or something like that. 60 ain't got no juice right now. 60 need infusion. They got old constipated Gennady Golovkin at 60. He ain't doing shit. They talking about he might fight Michael Zephyr. That was a rumor going around a few weeks ago. But after Plant did the Demetrius Anthony Durrell, he started to sit on his punches. Yo, I wouldn't be rushing to fight Plant either. That's a tough fight. Y'all can go back and forth about what Canelo did or didn't do, but that's Canelo fucking Alvarez.
Can you hear me, CJ?
Yeah, I hear you.
And what program are you using, man? This is new.
Oh, Melon. Yep, cheaper too.
Okay. I've been looking for a new one, so cool. I'll go back to Melon. That looks good.
Oh yeah, use my link. I'll send you my link. Just remind me.
Oh, so you can get a discount, goddammit.
Yeah, they pay you. So yeah, they give you motherfucking money. So yeah.
I recommend Melon to everybody, goddammit.
That's
what I'm talking about.
$10. You mean that's $10 going?
I need to stuff my coffers, goddammit. Stuff my motherfucking coffers.
Man, I'm about to say that shit to your ass right now.
Not right now. Right now. So what's been going on in the world of boxing? I hear you talking about the same motherfucking characters, man. Because it is always the same fucking characters.
Apparently, Caleb Plant said that he tried to fight Jermell Charlo, and he said that he was nowhere to be found before fighting David Benavidez. Now, Jermell Charlo ran up on Dimitri Bivol and asked him to come down to 60 to fight.
You know, I've talked to people who deal with Jermell Charlo in the boxing business, and you know who I'm talking about. The dude's a 75-pounder, bro. In reality, he's a 75-pounder.
We seen that standing next to Bivol.
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen it, but I mean, you know who confirmed it? It's like, yeah, he can do it. But you know, he can make the weight. The problem with the sport of boxing is they are full of shit, and most of them are full of shit. I mean, I'm hearing issues with everything, not just Heyman. This new promotion, is it BLK?
Yeah, BLK Prime.
Yeah, I'm hearing some serious fucking issues with them. You know, and that's from a close source. But you know,
ain't that supposed to be expected with an upstart?
Yeah, but there's problems with an upstart, and then there's problems beyond being an upstart. This organization, this is what I'm hearing. I mean, real talk. I got a mutual friend of ours just got the media application Saturday. They can't make it. He sent the application to me. I filled it out immediately. This is a week before the fight. You get a media application for a press pass. I ain't heard shit yet.
Yeah, sometimes some of them other companies don't do it to 2 weeks out.
Yeah, this is 1 week.
Yeah, and then they won't tell you. They won't tell you to the week of. So ain't too far off the casual business of boxing. They're a little late on the freight, but it ain't too far off.
And the fight's the next Saturday.
This Saturday.
Bro, we talking about we have press pass come to Niles. You just now you just now passing out the application, sending out applications for it. That's crazy. And you know, a good friend of mine who is doing business with them. I mean, it's confirmed some other stuff. I'm like, wow. Now, I'm not shitting on this promotion because I don't know anything about it. I'm just telling you what I know that's been relayed to me. But boxing has retarded itself over the last 20 years. Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao might have been the end of boxing.
That's what he wanted it to do.
Yeah. The business of boxing has floundered ever since that fight. These guys don't fight each other. These guys are not interested in fighting each other. The best fights are on Twitter. Verbal wordplay.
And that's these guys got bullets. And that's what Rick Laser said. He said that the Showtime executives had to force Al Floyd to fight Pacquiao. They still wasn't going to fight him. And maybe that fight never happened and would have been more beneficial to the sport of boxing than it happened.
Well, what I don't get is what's the underlying motivation for Al Heyman to delay fights? That's why I'm at with it, because I'm totally
marination. Marination. I guess it's since they feel like so much money built up for the Pacquiao fight by waiting, that's the formula for every fight.
That was almost 10 years ago. That fight was almost 10 years ago.
Damn,
think about that. Almost 10 years ago. So, marinate, and in those 10 years, there has not been an eventful fight worth of shit. Not anything that you're going to continue that'll make you want to pay. Right.
Yeah, a true right. Like you watch boxing a long time. We know what those events are. Like we know what like these are pay-per-views, but we talk about a true event in which you fights where you used to get butterflies before the opening bell. You know what I'm saying? Or through the fight week, even before social media, these fight weeks, they carry way more weight the week of the fight than they do the day of the fight.
Listen, man, it's there's porn that's worth pay-per-view prices versus just boxing.
Man, hold on, they proving that they buying OnlyFans.
Yeah,
that one girl, the Catch Me Outside girl. She's like she worth like $40-50 million, and now she's speaking at Oxford and shit. Like
wow,
come on. Yeah, like she just turned 18. Her OnlyFans. That just let you know, I don't want to say the word, but like it's a weird people out here, bro. But that's like
$59.95.
I was saying in another video, bro. All the girls I went to high school with, they was messing with older men. They was sneaking out the side of the high school, going to mess with the grown dudes, like Elvis, Jerry Lee Lewis. Those my man's that Hugh Hefner, yep. Like bro, like it's nothing new, bro. I hate to say, I don't want to say that. I don't want to justify it, but I'm just saying.
You ain't lying.
It ain't, man, bro.
But it's true. You have more interesting, compelling drama in porn, soft porn, or any other type of genre. I actually literally watched my first Versus a week ago. I've never seen a Versus. I see why people pay for that.
Yeah, and you see, it's an actual event. Like they do reggae, they do all types of stuff. He said Al Minster first fight with Marvin Hagler made a statement: black man has going to beat me. No, I think he said no black man is going to beat me and take my titles, and the rest is history. Joey Chad said, "You think Charlo's wife took 50% of his money? Hey, she ain't going nowhere, bro. You've been together that long with that many kids. Where's she going?
I watched
Where's she going?
versus Earth.
Oh yeah, that was Easter. Yeah, that was on Easter.
And I'm like, this. Yeah, I was just watching it on YouTube, and I'm like, this shit is better than most pay-per-view shit I see. I mean, it's better than the fight versus puts on. And you want to watch these people because they accomplish some shit.
Yeah, and Triller kind of matched boxing up with the verses. They put the boxing matches first, and then they put the verses on. You know,
yeah.
And and Bob Arum, man. If y'all don't know, Bob Arum is taking all the talent, all the young talent. He's monopolizing all the young talent, bro. He signed Fernando Vargas' youngest son
last year.
Yeah, he signed Fernando Vargas' youngest son.
I've talked to his uncle about that one, man, Roger. Because I know Roger, he's real supportive of his nephews. Roger's Fernando's brother, Roger Romo. But I hadn't talked to Roger in probably a couple of months. But boxing fucking, bro, boxing sucks. And that's the truth. And
it don't have to be like that.
The only people that push hard fight for boxing.
It don't have to be like that neither. If they all fought each other, it'd be a great product.
It doesn't. If motherfuckers fight each other, people will pay, especially if they're good fights. Nobody's gonna cheat these people, but for some reason they think marinating fights, maximizing potential profit. There ain't no fight to marinate. Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao were super accomplished by the time they fought. If they had fought in 2010 like they were supposed to, they were still both super accomplished. More accomplished than any of the guys we see fighting today. That's just the truth. Yep. This game is fucked up. And I don't even know what to call Al Heyman these days. He's a motherfucker I won't pay no money for. I won't ever spend any more money.
That's where I'm at with it. He said, that's where I'm at with it. I said if he didn't make that fight this year, I wouldn't give him no more money, bro. He said wife definitely got had. They back together, bro. Like you ain't seen the video where they was back together. They back together, dude. Where y'all been at? Man. Kofi, salute. Jaime will continue to fight Uber drivers, and then man, he about the man. Y'all gonna be surprised who he fight next. If it ain't Triple G, it's probably gonna be Triple G. Sean, what's going on? Mr. T. Jaime fighting Triple G, bro.
Bro, they tried to make that fight. They tried to make that fight 4 years ago. What the fuck y'all talking about? And the only reason the Nevada State Athletic Commission put the kibosh on that fight because of Jaime Mugia's lack of experience against quality opposition. That's the only reason that fight was fucking 9/10 of the way made.
He might win now.
Yeah, he could win. He could win. Why would Jaime beat on me like this? This is fucked up. I know. But shoot, I ain't champion.
They both, man, him and Canelo both look bad in that last fight, bro.
Man, listen, Canelo like a victim of a train, motherfucker. I'm not talking about the choo-choo train. That motherfucker got fucked over.
You said it. You said it right. You said it before they went to the ring. You said something don't look right with him. He looked a little nervous.
Yeah. I told you that. I was looking at that shit. I'm like, yeah. Now you know I know boxing, man. And that's why I know these motherfuckers. I know how motherfuckers look. I know, especially an athlete. You can tell when an athlete
Yeah, you cut out a little bit. Yeah, you cutting out a little bit. You cutting out. Jaime and Triple G is a pay-per-view fight. I'll pay for it. I wouldn't be mad at you. Jaime selling shit out around here. He said you can find no info on any of the chairman or executive at BLK Prime. Desmond. Hold on.
You said what?
No, I was reading the comment. I'll keep the other one. He said that, or executive at BLK Prime, Desmond Gums. Hold on. There we go. All right, good. Grams, my bad, I don't blow myself up. One of these COOs or something of the SQ was known for being shady in the film industry. We gotta wait and see.
Yeah.
Look, man, Terence Crawford said he got his money, before the fight. So hey, that's up to him. There, it ain't me. Guess we'll see what the fight turns out this weekend. Well, they only got 1,400 tickets of yesterday left. So
I'm gonna put it to you like this: Demetrius Bivol beat the can out of Canelo ass. That's what happened.
I mean, Caleb Plant wasn't doing too bad neither.
That motherfucker. Now listen, Caleb Plant took a dive. I don't give a fuck. He took a Kovalev.
Hey, one of my boys in Vegas said the same shit. He said, "I don't even like him no more. He used to be my boy. He took a dive, man. He told me that."
Bro, he took a Kovalev.
but to be fair, BLK Prime, they aren't publicly traded company, so there's info they don't have to disclose to the public. Is BLK Prime associated with the Irish Mafia? I don't. You asked me some questions.
Top Rank's not a publicly traded company. The PBC's not a publicly traded company. The Zone is not a publicly traded company. I don't know of any boxing promotion that's a publicly traded company.
If it was, it'd be some trouble.
Yeah. It'd be. Listen, you can't be a publicly traded company when you deal in dirt, and all of them deal in dirt.
Yep. So the sanctioning belt body. That's why they disassociate themselves so fast with Kidney Hand. I'm surprised they
dealing in dirt is stealing in the name of the law.
Man, bro, they opened the feds. The feds get involved in professional boxing like they did with the amateur boxing. I'll tell you that in the Olympic. I'll tell you this. We have had content to talk about for years to come. We had 10 years worth of content. We all be over 100,000 subs.
They did in the 80s. The feds was heavy in boxing in the 80s. Michael Francis was involved in it.
Yeah, they had to regulate it. Yeah, but it was a bigger sport in the 80s, though, too. You breaking up a little bit. Keep breaking up. There you go. He's solid. Yeah, you must hit a worth patch. Everybody hit the like button. Shout out to Pound Sports Entertainment. Go subscribe to his channel. He said he a Baltimore Ravens fans too. Appreciate y'all for sending Lamar in advance. Lamar on the way to Detroit. He on the way. Tim Bradley, Lamar Jackson. Tim Bradley and Rafael Marquez going to talk. Yeah, I see that. Shout out to Tim Bradley and Rafael Marquez. I think a couple other guys going there too. Tim Bradley, one of my favorite fighters. He said weird people got a flag. What that mean, Dangles? I know you ain't showing your face after UFC laid the egg, bro. Y'all ain't gonna get that ass whooped. That's all that was. Keys, he said that's how you know it's a bunch of goofy soft bitches out here paying the bitch for BS. They go knock a real bit. Yeah, man, that shit. I mean, it is what it is, man. You got niggas paying chicks for the first date for babysitters and nails and shit. I'm like, hey.
I think I'm gonna go to that TCU Michigan game, man.
That's in where that's at? That's in that's Cotton Bowl.
I think it's gonna be in Cotton Bowl at Cowboy Stadium.
The Cowboy Stadium.
Ooh. I think it's gonna be a Cowboy. If it's at Cowboy Stadium, I'm going.
Ooh, I might consider taking a trip. Yeah, that'd be a good one. The Locks versus Dipset was fire. Yeah, that felt like 90s New York. Jay Hardaway salute. He's speaking nothing but facts. He said boxing has enough talent to bounce back. The motherfuckers just need to make the big fights and promote the F out of it. I don't even got to promote the F out of them at this point, bro. Bob Arum preparing for the long haul. Al Heyman just nickel and diming. He fight the fight, month to month, day to day, week to week.
Nigga, Bob Arum prepared post-mortem, nigga. What the fuck you talking about long term? I got players 20 years after I'm dead, goddammit.
You ain't lying. It was talks to them selling to the Zone and shit. The Zone money wasn't long enough. Their money wasn't long enough for BT Sports. The money wasn't long enough to buy Top Rank. So
it's more likely to happen with ESPN and Disney. But Disney, now that I just said that Disney is cutting back in certain ways, so probably not. Boxing is not. Who wants to buy boxing really right now? Real talk.
Nobody.
I just don't. It doesn't make sense.
Unless you just a lifelong enthusiast and you want to see it put back where it deserves to be put back at.
Boxing is going the way of the PBA and shit. Pro bowling circuit and shit. It's becoming an off-brand sport, bro, a niche sport. And it's fucked up. It's because of the lack of exposure, the lack of consistency, the lack of consistency at the higher levels, bullshit fights when they are at high level. You know, guys that are talented not fighting each other like the Charlos not being able to fight the Canelos of the world. Of course, Canelo gets excused from everything. Oh, Canelo's a superstar, but what superstar is over here fighting fucking people that put tuna in cans? Canelo's the only one I've ever seen. Supposedly super talented, but if he struggles against a Triple G in 3 fights, I mean, how would he do against an athletic motherfucker? I mean, he would get his ass dusted.
And they
Danny Jacobs. Oh, go ahead.
All they getting consulted not to fight these guys.
Yeah, Danny Jacobs, that motherfucker threw that fight. Kovalev, how do you soft jab a nigga 4,000 times and then take a dive in the 11th? I mean,
you breaking up a little bit again. Canelo didn't win a round. CJ salute.
That's because I'm driving.
Yeah. I'm gonna read this right here. Who was the white dude heckling Average? That's Crawford, like probably strength and conditioning coach or somebody, or his homeboy.
Yeah. Kovalev clearly beating that nigga ass.
He was clearly holding back in that fight. But appreciate the
what's his name?
Awesome.
Ingram. You remember Ingram?
Yeah.
Ingram told me years ago. He asked me this question. He said, Adonis, do you think boxing and wrestling are the same? And I thought about it. Initially, I said no, and then I thought about it, like, it's getting that way. And now it is that way.
It is. Everything is orchestrated and planned out.
Yeah,
of course,
it's always
if you get an injury or, you know what I'm saying, you get some shit how Vince McMahon did Shawn Michaels or shit like that. You call it a little, a little audible. You know what I'm saying? You call it audible.
Yeah,
like if Hector Luis Garcia never beat Colbert, Tank Davis wouldn't fought Colbert if Colbert would beat Hector Luis Garcia. We all fucking know it.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, there's people out there saying Caleb Plant gonna beat Benavidez, and good fucking luck with that fucking thought.
He might. Hey, I'm going with Benavidez, but I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't surprise me the way he holding his ground now. Like he becoming a complete fighter. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm telling you. I think it's closer than people think. Had Benavidez been more experience, I think, then he would be like at that position where he couldn't do nothing with him. But Plant got the experience now. So I mean, eventually we all expect Benavidez to kind of like, take him to Pound Town, pause. But yeah, we expect him to take him to Pound Town, but I think early on it's going to be competitive, and I think right around that 6th to 7th round mark, if Caleb Plant conditioning, if him holding his ground improves his conditioning, that's going to be the best boxer you're going to see all in 2023.
Yeah, I think it's going to be body shots, bro. I really do. I think
it's going to be both ways.
Yeah,
I think him trying to Philly. They said they was beating the shit out of him, and when he was going to look for trainers, because he was going between Bonzi and Bredman. They said the Philly boys was putting a beating on Caleb Plant. He took that shit. So they had to get initiated in as a Philadelphia fighter. So
yeah,
I think him losing takes a lot of pressure off of him. It's going to be
really there though.
It's always pressure. It's always the peer pressure to take the keep the W. It's always pressure to keep. He don't have that pressure no more. I think Jermell Charlo, he don't have that pressure no more. He got to worry about winning, keeping the W or nothing like that. I mean, you got a loss, you got a loss. I think that's why Sean Porter was able to perform so well against Keith Thurman and against Terence Crawford against Errol Spence. What's the pressure? It's no real pressure. He fighting with.
Don't Jermell Charlo got the fighting giraffe next?
No, he fighting Tim Tszyu.
Fuck that clown.
If Jaime fights Triple G and wins, Golden Boy won't match him against top competition. Ain't nothing there. What's there? I mean, he can fight Carlos Adames, Jermell Charlo. Him and Charlo tried to fight. They fought over networks. So, I mean, it is what it is.
The fighting giraffe is a problem for everybody in 54.
He did just have a stinker though.
Huh?
He did just have a stinker.
I'm just saying, man, the motherfucker, to be that size, he's not supposed to be fighting that way. I think that's what throws motherfuckers off. They get in the ring, they think this dude's gonna jab your ass. Say, nah, nigga, change your plans. I'm about to beat your ass. I'm about to punch you to fucking death.
Yeah. Go. Yeah, shout to Rock One, salute. He said shout out to Lion Killer.
What's up, man? What's cracking?
But I wouldn't have mind seeing Plant and Benavidez. I mean Plant and Charlo and then Benavidez and Morrell. I wouldn't have mind seeing that little mini tournament at all. Well, then again, you would have an issue with Charlo and Morrell because he both trained by Ronnie. So that would be the only issue. So unless you would throw Uztagi in there, or I don't even know who the hell is that, because Canelo ain't getting in there, getting in there. I mean, you can throw Andrade. Unless you throw Andrade in there, but shit, you can't trust Andrade for 2 straight fights. Could you really trust Andrade the act right business wise?
Man, listen, Demetrius Andrade's whole career is bad business. His whole career.
Yes, and he's signed to Showtime, so he's not signed to Al. So Showtime is starting to get talent up. They trying to separate themselves from Al Heyman to stick around. Espinoza trying to save his ass. That's what happened. That's what's happening.
Well, Canelo next fight gonna be against a sex robot. That motherfucker ain't fighting.
He fighting in the UK. He fighting John Ryder, the guy that beat Danny Jacobs in the UK.
Again.
They gonna ask for a special permission from the British government to charge y'all $60 over 60 pounds in Britain for that shit. Mark my words. GK Black, smash the like button. Appreciate you. Support the channel. Venmo CJ Good 313. Mark my words. What I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on Plant, dude. He ain't got nothing to lose in this fight. He already been fucking knocked out. He already lost. He coming in bitch loose, but Benavidez, he can't. If he was running like he was versus Canelo, Benavidez is probably. I'll give Benavidez until the 8th round, 9th, no longer than the 9th round. That's what I'll say. But
go ahead. Tell Fotex to take a Maury paternity test. That bullshit he just said.
Oh, I ain't even got that far.
Or he says word word on the street. Errol gonna be in Omaha. You heard of it, CJ?
They be making shit up. They be making shit up. Man, dog. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm done. I have one video coming, dog. Them dudes not fighting, bro. When Jerron Ennis' daddy brought up yesterday that he got 120 days to fight Ennis after the Keith Thurman fight, then, bro, it's a wrap. You got to remember, Crawford got a mandatory due May 2023.
Nigga, that fight might get canceled before Saturday. That whole fucking program might get canceled on the real.
Man, there you go.
Y'all don't understand what's going on.
I mean, hey, man. I mean, we seen Tevin Farmer and Mickey Bay get canceled during the event.
Yep. And I'm surprised Tevin Farmer, we didn't see that coming.
Oh, wow. Yo. Oh, man. Plant getting knocked the F out inside of 10. We'll see.
Got the real jokes, goddamn it.
Terrell Boucher took a dive against Tim Tszyu. No, he just got his ass whooped. That wasn't no dive. He just got his ass whooped. Sometimes you got to give credit where credit is due. He just got beat on. Tim Tszyu, he ain't nothing flashy, but he consistent. He a very consistent fighter.
He is the son of a hard puncher, motherfucker.
Yeah, man, that motherfucker, man. That's my favorite amateur fight to ever watch. Is his daddy and Vernon Forrest.
But I wonder if I wonder if he got his daddy jaw though.
He got up. Terrell Goucher woke his ass up though. When Terrell Goucher got it, he woke his ass up. He got up and started beating the shit out of Terrell. I ain't never seen nobody beat Terrell Goucher ass like that. I will say. I ain't never seen nobody beat. I can say whatever y'all want to say about Goucher, but I ain't never seen him get his ass whooped like that. I'm somebody that get credit no matter where you come from. I'm gonna give you the credit where you deserve. And him and Charlo will be interesting. But Charlo,
you think Charlo beat Sebastian Fundora?
He beat the shit out of him. He beat the dog walking shit out of him. Hell, he beat the dog walking shit out of him.
I don't know, man.
Nah, man. He like whatever. Like it had nothing to do with Derek, but something finally clicked in that motherfucking stubborn head of his that you can do what Ronnie showed you, and you can do with Derek. And you could do it in one fight. And if he continue to fight if he continue to use his motherfucking brain like he did versus Castanos, ain't nobody beat Jermell Charlo at 60 or 54. Nobody.
Jermell is very talented.
Nobody beat Jermell but Jermell Charlo. That's the only person that can beat Jermell Charlo is Jermell Charlo. Once he fought like he did versus Castanos, picking his shots, defense, you know what I'm saying, moving, mixing in aggression. That's one of the most complete fighters you're gonna see in boxing.
Fotex says Fundora's trash. No, he's not, man.
They talking about his last performance. He one of them fighters who fight up and down to his competition. I mean, we only got like 1,000 people in the crowd too. I mean, how much? And he one of the Mexican fighters. Mexicans, they really, or he kind of like, you know, Mexican and Dominican. I think was it Cuban and Mexican. Yeah, Cuban and Mexican.
Yeah,
they, you know, the Mexicans, they thrive on the crowd.
Yeah.
If Plant loses to Benavidez, he still defeats Berlanga. Man, I can beat Berlanga right now, nigga. Shit, it ain't hard to do. Hey. No offense.
Hey, when what's his name? Molar Tooth Head. What's his name? What's that kid's name? The motherfucker that always gets knocked out. The Fedora beat the shit out of him. What's that nigga's name, man?
Who we talking about? Lubin?
Yeah, Lubin. Tooth decay head ass. When Lubin was doing his ass in sparring, I knew Berlanga wasn't shit.
That shit came, and that video came out of nowhere, bro.
Hey, listen,
that literally hurt his stock more than losing the fight, bro.
Bro, listen, now that motherfucking stock went down like goddamn Chrysler during 2008 and shit, during the crisis, nigga. That motherfucking shit went to cents. And then after that, he struggled. But fucking Lubin, man, Lubin was doing his ass. I'm like, man, why can't Lubin do this in the fucking ring on game night? And he was doing it to a motherfucker that's 20 pounds heavier than him. 10, 20 pounds heavier than him, easy. But, yeah, fucking Berlanga, that motherfucker need to go ahead and try to go to WWF school and shit, WWE school, start wrestling and shit.
Yeah, he ain't listening to nobody neither. He got the potential.
Lubin or Berlanga?
Berlanga got the potential. Don't seem like he understand the physics of boxing. Dave Morrell would smash David, in my opinion. That dude could fight and move, and good defense. A little bit more seasoning for sure. They both kind of not too seasoned.
David Morrell need 10 fights, bro. He need 10 more fights.
That's like 5 years of PBC.
Because he got a lot of holes in his game. Yeah, I know a lot of motherfuckers don't see it because he's excited. He got holes. He's talented. But anybody with a piece of talent and a good trainer can hurt that kid, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I know what I see.
Benavidez gonna sizzle Plant. You know, one thing I love about boxing is a conventional thought in boxing. When everybody believe one thing, it usually go the other way. I always say that in boxing. Oh, he gonna knock this motherfucker out, and they have a tough decision. You know, it always go another way. But with Plant, I give him. He's a talented guy, man. I give it to him. He's man. Him going to Philadelphia is gonna be the best thing for his career ever. The best thing ever for his career.
Papa Greco, I guarantee you, Ronnie Shields is on here with us right now. I'm telling you, he probably agree with me. I'm telling you.
He said that about Benavidez. He the one that stopped the fight.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. I know the kid is talented, but he overcommits a lot.
I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean, talented. Yeah, you can say you could definitely, say that. You could say Benavidez makes some mistakes in there too. He do.
Yeah.
Keep his hands down a lot, and he square up.
It's just Benavidez is more seasoned.
No, exactly.
He makes mistakes, but he's smart.
Yeah, I agree with that. You're right.
So to recover from those, I don't know if Morrell is, and so rushing him along, man, just let that motherfucker maturate.
Man, you really got to fight club fighters. He really ain't got 5 years to maturate. Shit, to be honest, that's the fucked up thing about it. Shit, because 10 fights, that's 5 years at PBC if you lucky.
Shit, man, nigga, that's fucking 25 years. Shit, that motherfucker.
Flame on, what's going on? That's 25 years, man. I mean, you just got to take what they. I mean, I wonder if you just took what they was giving you just to stay active all year. Could you stay active over there? You like they like, well, we got 100K for you, or we got 50K. I'll take that shit. Come back 3 months later. I wonder if you do that.
I'm about to say something controversial. I'm gonna ask you because I've been out the loop with this, because I don't do the group shit, man. I was told the general of the tank had some homoerotica and shit on the live stream.
I don't know that if it was old girl leaked that shit. Was it old girl leaking it?
No, it was on a live stream.
Oh yeah,
it was on a live stream. I got told about this a couple of days ago, and it was something that was said about Terence Crawford and the way homoerotica. That's all I can say.
Man, what? I don't even know. He said Jermell fights off. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, of course, alcohol was blamed for that outburst.
Hey.
But anybody know alcohol just telling the truth.
Yep. But they say tell the truth. The 3 people that tell the truth: a kid, somebody that's drunk, and somebody that's angry. Jermell fights awfully emotional. You can beat him before the fight, in my opinion. I'll be talking to that motherfucker. Hell yeah. I'll be talking to him. He said, Killer, what's your thoughts on Boo Boo joining PBC? He joined Showtime, not PBC, from what I heard. So he joined. Okay. Same shit, basically.
My thoughts on Boo Boo joining anything is Boo Boo. I'm just gonna be real with you. This is Boo Boo. Everything Boo Boo does is fucking Boo Boo. Nothing he asserts to amounts to shit. Everybody talks about that motherfucker, but at the end of the day, he never do anything. At some point, people got to stop making excuses for Demetrius Andrade.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, it is 100%.
Like, it's you, motherfucker. It's you at this point. It's like when Ronnie was on the show, it said, man, that was him fucking around. So I didn't want to fight him. He want to fight with that nigga.
That's his dad. But that is what it is. Well, hold on. Here we go. Get to this before we talk. So somebody told your boy Errol Spence, they took the tweet down and shit. Well, he said stop hiding behind Heyman and make the Crawford fight. And Spence responded with what's my man's name? Willie Beeman sipping a milkshake. Let me just tell y'all this, man. They ain't fighting. He gonna be in Omaha and all that type of shit. That's rumors, bro. Why would Al Heyman send him to Omaha to launch the fight on another platform? It ain't like you launching it on Top Rank or you launching it on the Zone or they having a fight on ABC. Them going head to head on Black Prime only help Black Prime. It doesn't help Al Heyman. How does it move the Crawford Spence fight forward? It doesn't. People want to talk about, well, Spence jumped in the ring, this, that. They're not fighting, bro. Forget about it. It's not gonna happen. Errol Spence is on a pilgrimage to fight Canelo. That's exactly what it is. He's gonna end up fighting Canelo, and And ain't nothing he could do about it. Yeah, he wanted to fight. Who wouldn't want to fight that could change your life and change your legacy and instantly immortalize you as one of the greatest welterweights of your time, right? No doubt about it. But
this fight.
Hold on 1 second. But at the end of the day, it's out of his hands. Simple as that. Go ahead.
Well, Anthony Ware says Benavidez loses to a boxer with power 75. Well, the thing is, well, I was told Benavidez gave Bivol the business and sparred on multiple occasions.
Say it again.
I've been told by a couple of people that Benavidez is giving Demetrius Bivol the business in sparring.
Yeah, I heard that
multiple times.
So
I don't know about it. And I'm gonna tell you something. Benavidez is like my size in height. He's a big ass dude. That motherfucker can hold weight. He might get stronger at 70. He might be stronger at 75.
They said, "What about you fighting better than BF?" He said, "Oh, much respect. I'm gonna need a couple fights before I go fuck with him." I'm like, I respect that. Cause everybody got a lot to say about better BF, but I don't see a motherfucker moving up there. To go see that.
Better be beating years off niggas' lives.
Man, I shout out to Marcus Brown for even getting in the ring with that man, bro.
That nigga Marcus Brown probably a quadriplegic now.
Man, that motherfucker, man. That man, and people, that just let you know everybody's so enamored by the stick and move boxer now, or boxers that can kind of, it ain't too many good. Remember them old tough Marvin Hagler, not Sugar Ray Robinson, but Julio Cesar Chavez and Duran. They don't make them niggas like that no more. There are anomalies in boxing.
When I was growing up, man, a journeyman could beat your ass,
and that's how they fought. Remember, you said the journeyman that fought like that. You had to
listen. It might have been every other fight.
Bro, you couldn't get to a world level or a top 10 level without knowing how to defend yourself or fight on the inside at least. Couldn't.
Yeah.
Couldn't. You was gonna see it. You was gonna see somebody like that, bro. They don't build them like they are, and then they become so much the mind. I don't even think minority is it does the term justice. They're so minimized in boxing now.
Like Floyd
Go ahead.
Floyd Mayweather and Emmanuel Augustus.
Yeah.
That is it. As far as in the last 20 years, that's a prime example. That's a prime example of a fucking journeyman that can beat your ass or give you a very difficult adverse situation.
What Kevin Kelly tell him? He said, I went in the back, put my arms around Floyd. He said, I told him. He said, if that man could punch, you would have been in trouble. You would have lost. Yep. He said he put his arm around Floyd. And he said, boy, if he could punch, you would have been in trouble.
Man, I need to call Kevin. I ain't talked to Kevin in a minute either, man. I ain't talked to anybody.
I put my arm around him. I said, boy, if he could punch, you would have been in some trouble. But you used to have those type of fights, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you talk about Michael Nunn's rise and Marvin Hagler's rise to the world level.
Frankie Randall was a journeyman, goddammit.
Man, a motherfucking man, dude would be pound for pound number one today, bro.
Listen, rest in peace to Frankie Randall was basically a journeyman.
Yeah, he scored the money shot. But Frankie Randall was a journeyman. Hey, Frankie Randall has sauce though. He had some other issues going, but Frankie Randall can really box though. Frankie Randall can really, man. Well, everybody can fucking in the top 10 can fight, top 15 can fight back then. Everybody can fight, bro. Like all them niggas can fight, bro.
It wasn't no cake. It wasn't no cakewalks
at all. The top 10 was, man. The top 15. You probably can say the top 20. Talking about guys like Ike Cortez of the world. You said Emmanuel Augustus of the world. I mean, up and down the scale, man. Jose Luis Castillo, coming there, man. It was some tough up, but they don't make pressure fighters no more, bro. They do not. They don't make them like that no more.
Imagine you got to fight Campbell today. Imagine having to deal with a Nate Campbell today in this atmosphere. Imagine having to deal with a Kasazu in today's atmosphere. or some of the guys that just aren't
Ricky Wright.
his name recognized. Yeah, they couldn't deal with it. How can you deal with a nigga you can't hit? He's sitting right in front of you. All you doing is hitting his forearm. That's Winky Wright. Winky Wright defense is second to none. Second to none. They probably fucking. You put him in the fight. You put him in the ring with Canelo. Did he fight? No, Canelo didn't fight him. I know he wouldn't have fought him. Couldn't hit him. Couldn't hit his ass. But it's crazy to me that we got these type of fanboys out here, these fucking dick shakers, and we don't have the type of talent out there that we used to have when I was coming up.
But part of not having the talent is they don't have the experience.
No.
You only can get that type of talent through experience by fighting.
Yeah, fighting all types. But these motherfuckers fight too tight. You know, hey, well, this guy's style fits him very well.
They get match made away from. They get match made away from what they need to do. And when you do that earlier, at some point, that style is gonna come up in your career again, and then, you know.
GK Black says my organ would give dudes today problem. Man, listen, my organ would be politically incorrect today.
You ain't lying about that.
I don't know if my organ makes it to the ring before the Me Too movement on his ass or some other group. He was too hell. He was when he was boxing. Man, let me jump off of here, man. Shit, we got to do this again.
Oh yeah, let me know.
Try to get back into this shit.
Oh yeah, let me know. It's shit. At least
I will, man.
Up now, bro. But yeah, appreciate Lion Killer. Subscribe to Lion Killer podcast. Okay, he said Jermell was totally emotional against Harrison. Man, yeah, I'd have been talking to that nigga too, bro. He said they wore Berlanga. They swore Berlanga was a killer. That's what you're supposed to do. You got a Puerto Rican. It ain't no real good, great Puerto Ricans around. Supposed to sell that motherfucker like a pair of Jordans. Berlanga, Jamal Munguia need to switch sports. They just fighting tomato cans. I think he wants to get off. There you go. I ain't tripping. Everybody doing the same shit. He said, yeah, he was getting hit flush. I gotta find something to eat. I fucking forgot, bro. Flush last night. I don't know what I'm about to eat, dude. That's a great freaking question. I think Plant gets the decision over Benavidez if he uses his legs. I don't think he need to use his legs in that fight. Yeah, he gonna need them, but not like that. Benavidez, you just giving him the leverage to hunt you down. That sound like Lion Killer. It was. Any Spence news? There you go, right there. The dude asked him. So he I don't know what he did to his account, but the dude asked him. You know, he said, "Will you hide? You know, you gonna hide behind Al Haymon to fight Terence Crawford?" This is his response. There you go. With the Metro, inflate your chest with Metroplex. This is his response. So, y'all got any questions? I answer them. Like I said, this was his response. He ain't fighting. No, I told y'all that fight ain't happening. Now somebody started a rumor that he gonna be in Omaha. For what? For what? I didn't mean only KO. My sizzle is a relentless punch selection. David has fought a Plant, but Plant has not fought a David. When he fought a Plant? I'm trying to remember. He ruined his career. You heard Kareem, versus Boots. Yeah, I heard. I seen him fight a little bit. I wasn't impressed. Benavidez loses to boxer with power at 75. Gotta wait and see. I've heard it. Support the channel, CJ Good 313. Benavidez in the yard to the shadow round. Oh, no, he coming off for surgery. We gotta wait and see. I'm not gonna concede it to Plant. To Better BF completely just yet. He up there in age too. So like I said, I'm a big Better BF fan, but some red flags there. Hit the podcast link tree. You can find all the podcasts there, or the regular link tree, whatever y'all find fitting. So, In my own eyes, B was aging out better. BF, yeah, it could be what they doing. Better BF power lock looks crippling, dude. Goldberg look shook the whole fight. Yeah, he making a comeback. He helped Canelo, I think for one of them fights Canelo had. What's going on, bro? So let's see Benavidez move up to 75. Yeah, I would like to see it. I like to see it. Good stuff. It's my bedtime piece. Yeah, man. Let's get into that time. Appreciate you, Rock One. GK Black say Mayorga will give dudes problems today. Mayorga would have been canceled today. March 2023, Ngannou and Jones. Where you see that at? That's something I'm interested in. I feel like John Jones was running from him. I don't see that in the news, but hey. I don't know. Terry Norris, yeah, another Texas killer. Fotex, that's official. They're looking for a venue. Okay. That's a fight that piques my interest very much. If that piques my interest. That's a fight that we all been waiting on. Y'all got any other questions? Ask them now. If not, I gotta go give me something to eat, bro. Find something to eat. Jesus Louise. They're aiming for UFC 285, he said. I think Jones gets the decision. I mean, we'll see. And he didn't let Ngannou get better now. He didn't let Ngannou get better. He been out the ring for how fucking long? How long he been out the ring? The octagon? Too damn long. So, Jones should be a superstar. Yeah. A lot of self-inflicted wounds. That's because you can't say. 2 years since February 2020. You see Jalen Ramsey get sunned for the game by DK. No, I didn't even see that, bro. Damn. He's having your channel. $20, you not like I called you Jermell Charlo. He said he's not like you, Jermell Charlo, but I respect how you gave him his props early. I guess you felt he wasn't fighting at his full potential. No, I know. I've watched him since the beginning. He wasn't fighting at his full potential. He got too much talent, bro. Way too much talent, man, to be fighting as reckless and I gotta say it, as stupid as he fucking was fighting, dude. Too much talent. In the Castanos fight, he put it all together. You know what I'm saying? He put it all together. So you gotta respect that. That was some legendary shit. Castanos, was the perfect style to beat him too. So yeah, but let me get out of here, man. I find something to eat, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. You'll be on the podcast tomorrow. I'll let y'all know on social media. Be on Anchor at 6 in the morning. Be at Spotify 7 in the morning. Everywhere else around 11, 12 tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. Peace.